the Airtel ID card. So I see this small thin guy walk up to me and say, "Sir, you work at Airtel?" I thought, oh shit, customer complaint. They shut off my phone, this is not working, that is not working. He said, and I was scared. It was too late to hide the card. Right? So I said, yes. So I said, oh, I'm in this college and I'm from this place in Kerala. Then I have this product idea. It's on SMS and it's search. And so okay, cool. Come, here's my card. Meet me tomorrow morning in my office. He came, and that was 3 years ago. Today, that guy is sitting in San Francisco and exchanging email with Vinod Khosla and getting to meet Michael Darrington and hopefully Eric Schmidt.
Jack Dorsey.
Wow.
Jack Dorsey.
Dude, man, that guy is. Anyway, I'm super proud. He says I'm his mentor. No, he's my mentor. Yeah, I don't think he should make it. So, yeah, anyway, that's enough boring stuff. I didn't have a presentation. I'm sorry, I'm supposed to present something to you, and you guys are all techies. So Raj is the guy who's gonna present. But I have a little story to tell. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tell you a story about 4 screens and a cloud. Okay, and you'll understand hopefully what I mean when I say 4 screens and a cloud. So if I were to explain what Nuance does in technical terms, I'll fail. Natural language understanding and content extraction and disambiguation and automated speech recognition and text input. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm a marketing guy, I don't understand. I explain what we do through very simple story. 4 screens and a cloud, okay? So this is what we do. Fortunately. Okay.
Hi TV. Channel 1. Channel 2. Retro. Black Eyed Peas 4.
I don't know, has anybody ever seen this TV? I got a photo by it, but it's pretty cool. This is the new Samsung Smart TV. It's no longer new, I think it's been about 6-7 months. That uses power of our voice recognition. Okay, so you saw that guy talking to his TV, initiating web browsers, booking tickets, so that's our technology. Extremely proud of it. I have actually tried it. There is Jumbo Electronics store in Gurgaon. Crowded afternoon, Sunny and I went, and we are very skeptical of trying our own products in public, right? You know, so Sunny is our managing director here, it's the entire region. So he said, Sunny, there was a smart TV camera just like this, and we were standing here and the TV was there, and this crowded, a shopping mall. And we said, you want to try it? He said, hi TV. And it popped up, and then I said, shut down TV. Or I think TV off. TV off. And then we shut down. We said, wow, this is cool. So then we walked around the entire mall shutting off all the TVs. We just went off TV, off TV, off TV. So basically, anyway, so that's on the TV side. Okay. Now, this.
Set up a meeting with Alfred.
For when?
Tomorrow at 4 p.m.
Okay.
Okay, I've prepared your meeting.
Sounds similar, right? If you use Apple and you use Siri, I know Siri is not out for the Indian market, but you get the picture. Nuance is going to be shipping on all Intel Power networks. It's a global contract, it's an arrangement that all Intel Power ultrabooks are going to come built in with voice control. Okay, so I mean, I don't know if you want to try out an ultrabook that is being I don't know if it's out in the Indian market. I think it is. HP's is already shipping the ultrabook which has our technology. So basically, you can open your laptop and just start talking to it, right? Pretty much like you do with the. So we covered TV, we covered PC and laptops. But this is my favorite stuff.
Hey, it's me. Start the car.
Using your voice can change the car for you. Temperature, driving seat, playlist.
Where's it going to be?
Because it recognizes you.
Let's try Umbrella.
And by the way, we're shipping this in one Indian car, actually more than one Indian car, but not exactly this. But this you can find in some high-end premium cars such as BMW. You can find these in Mercedes, Bentley. So the day that you buy one, please let me know how it is. Yeah, but using voice to, which is called command and control your car functions, is available in a very average car, Mahindra Zylo. So if you buy a Mahindra Zylo's, the top end version, you can pretty much get into the car, press one button on the steering wheel, and say switch on light, switch off light, switch on Viper, change channel, radio, and all of that is going to work. And it works in India. The other one is Fiat Palio? Ford Fiesta. And hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll be shipping in a very entry level Tata car as well very soon.
How come they're not marketing it? Fiesta, what is that?
They don't market it. So here's the thing. It's a web. We are primarily, at least some of the solutions that I'm talking about that I showed, is B2B. Right? So we sell to Samsung, we sell to an Apple, or to a BMW. The company will market it. Like Zylo took out TV ads talking about the voice features. Ford Fiesta decided not to do it. BMW markets voice related command and control feature in the 3 Series and 5 Series very aggressively. It's up to the OEM. I'm sorry, it's up to the customer if they want to market it or not. We don't control that. And this is my favorite. This is my favorite. This is what most of you, hopefully, are going to be developing on the next couple of months or years, which is, so we covered TV, laptop, we covered automotive, and now it's the mobile device, so it's mobile phone tablet, right? I don't know how many of you seen this movie. I don't like it.
Gentlemen, what are you prepared to do? Show me reviews for this movie.
He didn't say the name of the movie, right? The system understood the context that what movie is playing, so show me the review of this movie, right? You didn't have to say show me the review of the movie.
Facebook message to Adam and Tom. Do you guys want to grab dinner and then see you
And share a Facebook message to the friends, whoever your friends are.
Or it recognize what movie
What does Amazon Weekly say about the movie?
I mean, it has an engine which understands which play this particular place.
Okay.
That capability is there, Raj can tell you more. But it's not,
Shazam's getting into this movie recognition and TV.
they already brought us something, by the way, which do, it's called what? Video mining, where you can go through a video content and understand, pick up keywords.
Yeah.
What is that called? Video
Mostly
content.
that's audio mining.
But which you can study for
Yeah.
around
Then there is also picture, search for picture
So by picture.
in the video.
This part that you saw the ticket being purchased is
What's a good
voice by
restaurant
picture.
nearby for
Phone
grabbing
password. So no entering PIN and internet password and all of that. It uses voice authentication. We'll talk about little more detail later.
Make a reservation for 3 after the movie.
He said after the movie. He didn't say what time came the reservation. System already understands the thread, right? What time the movie ends because system booked the tickets, so he knows the movie ends at 7 o'clock, so I made the reservation for 8. This side, every time I was thinking, I get pretty excited. So the basic idea is that today all of us consume content, do transaction, live our life, not just on one screen. I'm here on a laptop, I will be in a cab very soon, I will be on my mobile, there will be a TV screen when I get back home, possibly a tablet somewhere. So the idea is you start off an experience, whether it's watching a movie or it's chatting with somebody or making an online purchase, and it should be a continuous experience as you go through screens. The experience should be the same, it should not make a difference with the screen that you use. That is, that you can say, the vision or the ethos that we as a company are working towards. So, I don't think I still have told you what we do. So, we are a language company. No, we don't teach languages. We basically, to put it in a nutshell, whatever people say in the language they say, using any shape, manner, form of words, whether it's spoken, it's text, it's typed, we take that and we help, using our technology, to complete those transactions, those tasks. So that's what we do. We do this in about 83 languages in the world. We support 14 Indian languages on voice recognition, including Malayalam. In fact, Malayalam was, Kerala was the first circle that we did a deployment of our voice recognition in Telugu. Kerala was the first one, 54321 on Bharati Airtel. So yeah, we support 14 languages, that's what we do. Boring details, we've got 4 business divisions, we've got a healthcare division. It's boring for me because I'm not part of that division. But it contributes 35% of our revenue. So what do we do in healthcare? Do we cure? No. Essentially, we have software that helps doctor fill in the prescription using desktop software. So instead of typing and prognosis, it will help doctor fill what is called prognosis. Is that the right word? Sorry. Yeah. Fill up their post. They just check up in customer and then what's wrong and what should I do. So they help doctors do that. Instead of typing, they just help doctors just speak it, transcribe it. So think of it like a medical transcription thing, but pretty much real time. We have mobile and consumer product. All of you are either on iOS, Symbian, BlackBerry, or Android. Am I right? Have I missed any operating system?
Windows. Windows.
If there's going to be on Windows, then I don't know if you're there on Windows. But on all these systems, our products are there. Whether it's voice recognition, personal assistant, text input, including all BlackBerry model, or it's continuous touch, that swipe thing. All of that is our product. So that's our mobile division. We have an imaging and document management PDF, which is installed on photocopiers. We have our own PDF product. It's called what?
PDF converter.
PDF converter. Thank you very much. And this is probably our biggest not focus area, but biggest foot map in India, which is enterprise customer care, which is customer care automation, self-care, voice recognition on IVR, for banking, and for telecom, and for government services. So these are our 4 basic business divisions. I think we already boring stuff. 1.4 billion in revenue in 2011. We've got about 4,000 plus patents, and yeah, we got actually more than 4,000 patents. Interesting numbers: 6 billion plus mobile devices we are on. 6 billion. More than 7 million vehicles are out on the road that use our products. In-car voice recognition. And like I said, we support 80 languages across the world. So yeah, that's stuff about us. I think most of them would be alien, apart from SBI, maybe Visa and Citi. But this should be far more familiar. These are our customers. So you got the Intel, the Nokia, you know this, the BMW, Ford, the Dell, Audi, Samsung, LG. These are our OEM customers. These are our telecom customers. You would recognize the little thing on top left. You would recognize the Aircell, Vodafone. Yeah. So we work with 95% of the world's top telcos. 95%. Don't know who the other 5% are. I really don't know. In India, yes, we do. I mean, this is a snapshot of what we do. Obviously, telcos have been covered, the banks have been covered. We do stuff with High Court, Supreme Court. We've done this work with hospitals, travel portals, state electricity boards. Yeah. So
what are the stuff you did with the Supreme Court High Court?
dictation.
Huh?
Dictation. So earlier what used to happen is, so you know, let's say the case is finished,
right,
and then the judge has to judge. What do? They dictate their judgment. But typically earlier there used to be a stenographer sitting, right? Which, from the time the judgment was given to the time a copy of that judgment was available, used to take 7 to 8 days. Or I don't know what the number is. It used 7 days, 8 days. Now it comes out, I think, in about 2 hours. So all Supreme Court judges are using, including Karnataka High Courts.
Okay, do you have to go to a policy shift to be able to do this? That's what it is.
Oh, you talk about the selling thing?
Ah.
We'll talk about the data. Because I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. So, yeah, we'll talk about it. So, is there an opportunity? Yes, huge. Because this is established.
Right.
People are using it. Don't know how to spend it. It's just a question of, they're doing it, you do it. Sorry. Yeah. So, anyway, so that's basically what we do. Now, that's a 30,000 feet view, vision, sexy, exciting, to be presented at the TechCrunch Disrupt in San Francisco and all that stuff. Now we come down to a level which is simply the stuff that I understand, which is what does this mean for a consumer, okay? Especially in stuff people who are going to be developing mobile solutions.
Today, the smartphone is the primary choice for people to connect, communicate, and get things done. Every day, over 40 million mobile apps are downloaded. 95% of these are abandoned within a month. Customers demand instant access, quickly moving past apps that are useful, engaging, and easy to use. How do you get your customers to want to use your mobile app? Or, better yet, make it the place they turn. How does your mobile app improve customer satisfaction and prevent user fatigue and frustration? Nuance Mobile Advantage offers a natural extension to your customer conversations. By integrating with their way of communicating, it empowers them to directly interface with your company the way they want, naturally guiding them to successful resolution using all available channels. Let's watch how Dan and Karen Foster use Nuance Mobile Advantage to help them prepare for their anniversary trip to Paris. Did you get an international calling plan for the trip?
Of course I did.
Please look at your phone screen to continue.
Oh. Cool.
Nuance Call Intercept turns Dan's initial call into a self service opportunity by launching his carrier's mobile app. This reminds and encourages Dan to use the mobile app for situations like these.
Show me international calling plans for France.
Nuance Mobile Connect lets a customer ask a single question and gets them the answers they need, whether it's within the app, pulled from the web, available in another automated system, or getting them the right customer service agent.
Honey, there are a lot of plans here. Which one do you want?
I don't really care. Can't you figure it out?
All right. I'll get them to help.
Hi Dan, I see you're interested in adding international access to France for your calling plan. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Dan's account information and recent activity on his mobile app are sent to the appropriate agent. Dan doesn't need to repeat the information, and the agent spends less time asking him what he wants and more time helping him with his needs.
Great, you're all set. Have a great trip to Paris.
The day of Dan and Karen's big trip has finally arrived, but things happen and plans change. Make your mobile app the first place your customers go to handle those changes by giving them the power to perform tasks that would be difficult or impossible without the Nuance mobile advantage.
I don't think we're going to make it.
I just need a few more minutes.
I'm going to call and see if we can get a later flight.
Please look at your phone screen to continue.
Nuance Call Intercept launches his airline's mobile app so he can quickly research and book an alternate flight without the need to talk to an agent.
I'm running late for the flight. Is there a later one I can take?
That sounded disappointing.
Imagine how many screens he'd have to tap his way through to find the answers he's looking for. Nuance Mobile Connect eliminates that frustration and quickly helps him find the answers he needs.
Select seats.
Using a combination of speech and touch, Dan is able to populate multiple fields with a simple and intuitive mobile experience.
Okay. We're on the next flight.
While on a break from shopping and sightseeing, Dan decides to see how much all of this fun is costing them. Nuance Mobile Advantage gives Dan the power to complete transactions that would be difficult or impossible to process without it.
How much have I spent on my trip to Paris? Oh, wait. What's the exchange rate?
Did you see that? Dan asked a question and got an answer instantly. That's the power of Nuance Naturally Mobile. Fast answers to your questions with fewer screens and taps. Watch this.
Transfer $2,000 from my Advantage savings to my primary checking right now. At Sphere Bank, my voice is my password.
This is what I was talking about, which is using your voice. I talked about
Is
like
that something I need to pick up?
slightly more detail, but it uses your voice as a password, which is as unique as your fingerprint or retina scan.
A good mimicry artist can't. Like, what is all she face people now?
You have coded
Uh,
one effect. You take the best audio system, forget a mimicry artist, take the best audio system, take your voice. And I think you will explain the confidence score and liveness testing. So the system feels that there is doubt, the confidence score is low. And let's say it's a recording, right? It will throw a question which is checking if this is actually a live call or not. So it'll ask you to repeat something or ask for some random information, which unless if you are that person, you won't know. So that is built in, and you'll be able to tell more. It's called liveness testing. But yeah, it is more reliable. I wouldn't say more reliable, but it's less broken or failed as opposed to a fingerprint. Go to Discovery. Look, there is a Mythbuster series of videos. Look up the where they actually fake a fingerprint using a photocopier. That's it. They cut a paper and they actually not only are able to log on to laptops but enter secure doors using
Also recording, it's foolproof against recording, so I can record your voice and won't work.
Won't work. Just won't work. There were two companies. This is primarily used in the security space, by the way. Thank you. Actually, you can do this. Thank you. So, yeah. So, it was used in the security space. We'll talk about that because that's fascinating stuff. It's fascinating stuff because this is a formal session, but there was a recent arrest of a suspected terrorist, Abu Jindal, who was indicted in the Mumbai 26/11 thingy. The way that he was arrested is because his voice print was matched against a voice print of him in the database. And there was a conversation that was happening, a telephone conversation. His voice print was tagged, matched against the database, and that's how he was caught. This technology was used for speaker identification. It's called SPID, where you, instead of, even in India today, the government has listening posts. Okay, this will be of interest to you. Listening posts are basically these huge, like startup village, huge rooms and halls where there are people sitting on workstations with headphones and listening to conversation that's happening in, let's say, the border area or sensitive areas. And they're looking for the following: keywords, languages, what else? And yeah, speaker, as in, the name. And I think they do this in 8-hour shifts. But imagine the unreliability. Because this person, like if I'm listening, and I'm just listening, and you're sitting there and you're listening for 8 hours, can you do that day on day? And you're limited by the number. It's like call center. How many calls can you handle? So what this does is that traffic is put through the system. The traffic segregates languages. For example, you want Pashto as a language. So if there is any voice traffic and chatter happening on the network, if any of them is in Pashto, that gets segregated. If certain keywords are used, I don't know, India, bomb, that gets highlighted. If you have in your database voice print of Nitin, who's a wanted man, and let's say Nitin is in the conversation right over there, that gets highlighted. All this is happened without much of manual intervention. And so we are doing work with the government. Unfortunately, we can't talk about it. Because when I don't know, Raj does that. And Raj doesn't tell me. Because
the case you mentioned was using your platform?
As in yours in Nuance India?
No, Nuance technology wasn't privileged to use that.
So any government thing, we can never tell you. He doesn't tell us, you come to Delhi, great. Where are you going? Meeting? Where? If he's going to any other meeting like telco or bank, he'll tell me, I'm going to ATM, to Vodafone. So where are you going? Meeting? Where? Government meeting. Acha, are you going? So then I'll take the name of the agency or whatever. He'll say, no, I don't meeting. I'll tell you, what happened there? No, he doesn't tell me about that. So, see, even right now he's not smiling. See, he doesn't tell me.
Why this we go for a drink?
Okay, so I'm sorry. That video essentially was supposed to showcase that you take, using a technology which is called dissect, voice biometric, voice control, and channel bridge. You take the pain out of customers and people trying to reach out to enterprises, banks, and pick up.